Hi guys, what's up? It's Alex here, and today we're going to be giving you a preview of the next round of the MotoGP Championship in 2013, the Italian Motorcycle Grand Prix from Mugello. Now, before we get into the preview, I must say once again a massive thanks to Harrison101. He supplied the gameplay once again, which is really awesome, and I'm very thankful. I think he's very close to 3,000 subscribers now, so thanks to you guys for going over there and helping him out, and I'm sure that he's very appreciative of everyone helping out his channel recently, because he's been a big inspiration to a lot of people, and now he's finally getting all the subscribers that he deserves. And yeah, so thanks again to Harrison101, and let's get into the preview. Now, this is probably one of my favourite tracks that I think we go to this year. I've played this track so much in games like Forza 3 and Forza 4, and I really enjoy this track. It's just such a nice fast flowing track, and it's really fun, and that sort of means that it's going to be an interesting race for all, and it's quite a technical track, so you can't push too hard too early on, otherwise you might end up ruining the tyres, and at the end of the race you'll be left with nothing and end up being really slow. So let's go through last year and we'll see what happened then, because once again this was a race pretty much dominated by Lorenzo. He didn't have the fastest lap or the pole position, but once again on race day he got the good result, and that's what he really wanted, and that's what got him the championship. He didn't need the fastest lap, he didn't need the pole position, but what you do need is the race result at the end of the day. He won by just over 5 seconds from the Honda rider Dani Pedrosa, and that was 5.223 seconds behind. And Lorenzo didn't get pole, he started second but got the good start and ended up getting the win. Dovizioso ended up third position, 10.6 seconds down, only a tenth behind Dovizioso was Bradl in fourth position, and then we had Rossi in fifth position at his home Grand Prix, 11.695 seconds down. Then there was really close behind him as well. In from 5th to 7th was separated by less than 0.6 of a second. Calcrutcho ended up in 6th position and Hayden was 7th. And it was a really good race with pretty much all the cars that finished were on the lead lap. The top 15 ended up on the lead lap. Only one person that finished was off the lead lap, and that shows some great close racing, and I really hope this year will be just the same. And some obviously disappointing races for last year for Colin Edwards. He retired and didn't have the result he wanted. Also, Pirro got disqualified, which is obviously not the result that he wanted. Now, a quick look at Moto 2 from last year's round, and it actually was a track that Marc Marquez wasn't as good on. It was a very close race once again, with the top 7 riders finishing only 4.4 seconds apart, and the top 2 were separated by less than a tenth of a second, which is awesome to see close racing in Moto 2 and Moto 3. And but yeah, Marc Marquez didn't have the stellar performance that I think he wanted. He ended up 5th place in that race, which is obviously still a great result, but I think he might have been expecting more last year. I don't think this is one of his favourite tracks in the world, but I'm definitely sort of sure that he'll be trying his best to get the best result possible, because he obviously wants to win this championship. The rookie would like to win the championship. Of course, everybody in the field would like to win the championship, but he's one of the few guys that actually has a great shot at winning the championship, and I think that he can do it. It's going to be a great race to see what he can do in this race. Definitely a person to look out for. He's been having a good season so far, and I see no reason why he couldn't be going for the win this time. And yeah, it's looking really interesting this year. I think it's been a great season, and this will only be the 5th race, as I've said in previous previews. It's only be the 5th race that I've ever watched of MotoGP, so it should be a really good race for me, and probably the millions of other people going to be watching it this weekend. And obviously a lot of Italian fans going to be watching this weekend because of Rossi and many other Italian riders throughout the various formula. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting race, and I've still got to get my sort of head twisted around this sort of MotoGP thing. Obviously it's a lot different to Formula 1, touring cars, all that sort of stuff. It's a very different type of motorsport, and I still got to get my brain sort of twisted around it and get my facts right every single time. It's probably going to take me another half a year or so to get everything right, but I'm going to hope to bring the best previews I possibly can at the time. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'm really looking forward to this race, and once again a massive thanks to Harrison101. He's really been helping out, and really awesome. Hopefully you can go and subscribe to him. I think he's going to be doing lots of reviews on MotoGP, obviously the races, and really good in-depth videos over there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this preview, guys. Thank you all for watching. Maybe in the comment section leave who you think is gonna, who you sort of supporting for this race and who you think is gonna do well. I think it is a track that I think Rossi is gonna really push to do well at this year. Obviously, his home race you always want to do well at, and I think he's got a good chance this year back on a Yamaha. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like if you did, and yeah, have a wonderful day. It's been Alex, and I'm out here. Goodbye.